amazing.
Oh, round 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. Hopefully I can make my mom believe in me again. She's like, don't get crushed that hard this time.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint. With us, we have everybody. Here on the physical couch, we have Dikerella, we have Matako, we have this other guy from Greece. No, Apollister.
I am Steve.
Hi, Steve.
the Greek import.
And on the virtual couch, we have Proasek and we have Floha, who we found. We found Floha again. So,
Good lord, is it possible?
no.
Yes, apparently.
So if you don't know how this works, if you've never seen what a generic bingo is, the deal is Krissy and I are going to be given a bingo board with 25 squares on it. These 25 squares have been handpicked by Floha.
No.
And I'm very nervous about that because, you know, we've been toying with Floha all weekend.
It's
so-
24 random
no.
goals and one.
Oh,
handpicked
okay.
goal.
It's 24 random and one that he picked himself. I'm guessing cow and house.
Yeah, it's probably
But the thing is, these are goals that can be solved not just in one game, but in many games. And Krissy and I have access to the entire NSO library, not Suika game, but N64, NES, Genesis or Mega Drive, Game Boy, and Game Boy Advance. So we could get a goal like collect a flower, or kill someone with fire, or upgrade a sword, something like that. And it's up to us to use our game knowledge of these games and where we can do these kinds of things to get those goals quickly. First person to get 13, or the person with the most goals at the end of the hour, is the winner. The first 10 minutes of the run will be Krissy and I trying to figure out a strategy when we see the board. So we'll end up being mostly quiet and let the peanut gallery behind us talk about what they think our strategies are going to be.
Delicious.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do then is get ourselves ready. Krissy, are you ready to reveal your card?
Yes.
All right. Then I'm going to start the timer here in 3, 2, 1, go.
All
The
right.
board is
Not
still
revealing
black.
the card.
That is
Yes,
amazing.
not-
And
Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Oh,
That
so
is
high def.
Why-
Small, yeah. I can't.
Why is it not revealing the
Right.
card? Oh,
Okay.
crap.
See a
There it
stuff.
See a skull, I think it says.
Right.
Yep,
defeat
skull,
a
that makes sense.
human.
Correct?
Obtain a shield. Obtain
Okay.
boots or shoes.
Die to a
to a
boss.
Be on ice.
Fly in the air with the balloon.
Mhm.
This is, I think it is like, you know, the left eye and then the right eye. And now
If you hover over the goals, you can get an additional description.
Ray
what the goals
medicine.
say.
Unlock a door. Eat a piece of fruit. Be
You know,
on
the
it.
usual description.
Can do that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Find
There's
a
a
wrap
few
gift.
favourite goals
Drink a healing potion.
from our time during the tournament. on
there we
here.
go.
Ah!
Awesome. Yeah, so
Wow, we
while our
got-
runners are getting ready and strategizing, let's take a look at these goals here. So we had buy medicine there, unlock a door, eat a piece of fruit, be on ice, find a wrapped gift, play an entire round of golf. That's going to be a lengthy one. Drink a healing potion, extinguish a fire, collect a heart, win a boxing match, defeat a boss while one hit away from death. Tricky one there. Defeat something using your feet, get a score of 1 million or higher, collect the letter, see the Grim Reaper, defeat a dinosaur, wear a disguise, defeat 2 bosses in the same game, and defeat something using fire. And what do we think here, folks? What do we think people will go?
These
Well.
are good questions. My game knowledge is lacking, so I'm not super helpful here, but I can think of a few.
Well, I mean, I'm
Overall, I would personally say this board is not too hard.
obviously.
There are a
I think-
couple
I
on
think
here
we've
that are
seen-
contentious.
We've seen worse boards in the past.
Certainly. I believe there is one on here I remember from last time. Was that an entire round of golf that ended up
Yep.
looking forward to whoever goes for PGA Tour? Whatever the archaic precursor would be. few of my favorite goals on here. Wear a disguise. I always enjoy that one. Of course, I usually have access to more than NSO. Collect a heart is always fun.
Yeah, could definitely see somebody trying to blitz that one out nice and early.
Oh yeah,
Block it out.
the other
It-
rule that I forgot to mention is that we're only allowed to mark off 3 goals per game. So it's not
Ooh.
like we can just go into a game and mark off like 15 goals. Like,
That
it-
really changes things.
a
Ooh,
little
Okay,
bit.
so the
Gotta
problem
get
is all
creative
I
here.
can think about is Mario, and I don't know why. Okay, so I mean, I guess while we're conversing, we can ask. So, see, for wear a disguise, if I was playing Super Mario and I got Fire Mario, would that count as a disguise?
I don't think that counts as a disguise
Yep.
because it's a power up.
Yeah, but you
So there
physically
is-
change your costume, which is disguising you from your true calling as a plumber. If if
There
a plumber
is
shows up in my
a-
house wearing red overalls, I'll be like, "Where's the guy with the blue?"
I mean, I imagine
There is a
for-
further description to that goal, and it comes in 2 parts. It's your character must change appearance and be disguised. It is implied to be 2 separate states of being.
Yeah, I imagine that would still look like Mario to most people in that case. So
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But if he suddenly starts looking like Luigi,
Yeah.
where could one see the Grim Reaper here?
I was
I
wondering
know.
the same thing.
I know, but I'm not going to say.
Yeah, with
Yet.
a boxing match, I think that's a pretty easy goal there to kind of figure out where
Where
to
to
get
go?
it.
Yeah.
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 Interestingly
few
enough,
goals.
there's 3 goals that involve bosses.
could be some nice synergy there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like defeat 2 bosses and die to a boss is more like anti-synergy.
I mean, you say that. If you're attempting to defeat 2 bosses and you get defeated, whoop-de-doo, that's a free goal. You didn't even have to try.
You're attempting to defeat the boss on 1 hit away from death, and then you die to them, so you get the other one.
Yeah, nice and easy.
So here, the real question is, what constitutes a boss? So, like, if I was doing Pokemon Blue, just for example's sake, and I do the opening battle with Bulbasaur and I die to Squirtle, that counts as a boss fight, right?
I hadn't thought about rival fights.
Don't think so.
See, these are the questions that you need to think
Because
about.
that's more of a tutorial fight, not a boss fight.
Well, it's a unique encounter against your rival. Would you count the rival fights as boss fights?
I believe I'd
Generally,
count most
yes,
of them.
probably.
So I just live to ruin other people's
you go,
lives. Like
yeah.
this is this is the function I've been given in life.
And
I
we
mean,
love
technically,
order.
a Pokemon is a wrapped gift. A Pokeball, is that not wrapping?
We need to see a bow.
Where
That's
does
the
it
rule
say
I'm
the
making.
bow? All right,
When
what
you
else?
think of rapping, you
How
generally
else
think
can
of
I?
bows,
Okay,
yes.
buy medicine.
Well, Mitako, since you're here and all, we've got the perfect question for you that always comes up during this.
Oh.
We have people that that are very controversial about this question.
Oh, I know
But
where
since
you're
you
going.
like to make other people's lives hell,
Oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna do the same with you. So, what is your personal opinion on is a monorail a train?
Is a monorail a train?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
we could debate for literal hours
Yes.
and have done
Well,
so.
but so it comes
Somebody
down to
call
the
Rob.
So all you need to have is something that's established that functions in the same manner, right? So, for example, like a steam train has like mechanical things that it needs to be able to do to quantify itself as that. But like, so a monorail goes on sliders and doesn't have wheels, right?
They can have wheels, it depends.
Oh, well, that's definitely. I mean, it's 2 trains then.
Except a monorail is 1 carriage. It is a locomotive. A train requires multiple units.
Where does it say that?
In the definition of the word train.
Well, there you go. Then the answer is no. I mean, what do you want from me?
Except
how is there a debate if it's already been answered?
it is an because you can answer it in 17 ways and no one agrees on which is correct. Back to this board, by the way. I notice Let's see. A few that I expect to go quite soon. Defeat a human, obtain a shield, see a skull. I can think of quite a few that are pretty much right off the bat for those goals. So we could end up getting some early leads if people are thinking in the same way I am, or even better.
By the way, because this also often comes up, drink a healing potion. A potion in Pokemon does not count for that.
No, because it is a spray application.
Ooh. So you're spraying that in specifically. Okay. Interesting.
And unless it's
interesting.
like one of
A
those
series of
Sherman
connected
spritzes.
railway carriages or wagons moved by a locomotive or by integral motors. A freight train. Definition. Locomotive.
We'll see Matako again.
Monorail, hang on.
By the end of the run, I'm sure.
All the train facts.
A railway in which the track consists of a single rail, typically elevated and with this train suspended. Train suspended from it? Is a monorail a locomotive?
It certainly has locomotion.
I'm hearing choo-choos.
Train suspended from it. So if a monorail has got train suspended from it, then it's definitely a train. It's like a compound thing.
If it has a train suspended from it, or does it just have a locomotive suspended from it?
Well, no, it would have to be the locomotive, otherwise it doesn't count.
This reminds me of the square rectangle argument.
But then, Matako, have you considered
A square is a
funicular
rectangle,
railways
but a
that are
rectangle is
driven
not a
by a
square.
cable?
So video games, huh?
There is no
Yes.
spoon.
All right, so Game Boy, N64, Super Nintendo. Right, let's see.
We're closing in here. They've
We
got
have-
about 40 seconds left before the 10-minute mark. So
Oh yeah, we'll do a big old countdown, and then I'm
Alright.
gonna turn Chrissy's screen
Okay,
off.
what are we
Yes.
got in here? I see
Someone get that
Nordic is
meeting
already on a game that I cannot
Oh no,
recognize.
I'm just looking around. I
Okay.
had ideas. I no longer have ideas.
No.
For a moment
That's
there, I
good.
saw Krissy highlighting a Bingo-thon favorite.
Yeah. All right.
Not anymore.
Here we go.
All right,
What
here it
was that,
is.
Mario?
10, 9, 8,
8,
7,
7,
6,
6,
5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
Ah,
Zero.
Come on.
Suika Games.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Closing
Now we
software
introduce
immediately. Here it is. Okay, so Nordic on the original Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Mario Bros. 2.
SMB2 here.
Clearly going for the disguise strat.
I think we are. I think I know which goal.
Right, and
is
we're in
gonna-
business.
Nordic is going to be going, I think, towards.
Is a skull nothing but a Grim Reaper?
Interesting.
Oops.
All right, there's the board.
It's like 10% of a Grim Reaper, potentially. But yes, let's see.
I
We
can accept that.
immediately have
for
2
Terry.
goals already. Eat a piece of fruit and be
Be
on
on
ice.
On Cryab.
I
Now the real
think I know
question
what
is, we don't
he's
actually
planning.
see the fruit go into the digestive tract of the character model in Super Mario Bros. So do we know they've really eaten?
I believe in the past we've ruled similar
Nice one.
cases, and given that the fruit no longer seems to exist on the physical plane, and Mario is allegedly, at least, a
Mario?
man,
Where's Mario? I don't see no Mario.
fair play.
Egg. Oof.
In this case, Peach, or I guess at this period it would be Princess Toadstool, is indeed a human being. There are little things that you do.
I'm gonna take umbrage with die to a boss. Is Birdo a boss?
Okay.
Or a mini boss?
No, so a mini boss is a boss. We've decreed that in the Final Fantasy community.
Thank you, Mitako.
Which is I don't want to say is like got better ethics systems than these other game communities, but
I'm prepared to bow to the Final Fantasy's ruling in this one. That's a higher
Yeah,
authority that I can
that-
accept.
right. So that was beating a boss, yeah.
That was beating a boss, but with 2 hits left instead of 1, so not the goal.
Well,
Defeat
one of the
2
goals is to
bosses
beat 2
in
bosses.
same game. So
So now what's going to happen is Nordic's going to get to the next boss and beat it with one. What was it? 1 hit left. 1 hit away
Yeah,
from
most
death.
likely.
Now here's the real character. You know, what is death in a video game? Because if you can respawn, does it really count as dying? And this is a children's video game. I mean, like I don't know if people in Mario can die. All right, here. Okay, so Krissy coming up in the beautiful Legend of Zelda: A Link to
That's
the
not
Past.
You
Krissy.
have them backwards.
Yes.
Very nice.
Wait.
I'm
Oh,
playing
oh
Zelda.
no, not this
They've
again!
confused you.
The views are swapped, I'm afraid. So yeah, it's gonna be SMB2 for Krissy
All right,
and
someone get me a mirror.
But it makes
Zorldo
sense when you look at the stream.
for
That makes
Nordic.
sense. I didn't.
and
Yeah, no, I got.
Broad, I thought. All right.
Who's
See.
blue again?
Krissy. Krissy's off to
Krissy.
an early lead here.
Oh wow.
yes.
Nordic, hurry up! What are you doing? Same team.
All right, and we have a
And we have seen this
shield.
Nordic
before,
has
where
obtained
Krissy
a
would take
shield.
lead.
Go.
In A Link to the Past.
Krissy now going for the defeat a boss with 1 hit left, and that's going to be possible. And also, I believe we have 2 bosses in the same game here.
Well, here's the question:
Ah,
if it's the same boss on a different level, does it count as a different boss,
Ooh.
or is that the same boss twice?
important judgment call
Let
here.
me see.
Now, there is something that I should probably point out before it gets way too late. We do have the stipulation that there are 3 goals maximum per game.
Oh.
Ooh, so that would mean
There is also,
Oh,
you know, now that I think about it, the definition of a boss is that it is a unique enemy
Ah.
in the game.
Like I said, I take umbrage to it.
This is what we're talking about. We're here. We're getting to the nitty gritty of video games. You
So
know,
So
then I
now the
suppose
question is, are we always fighting the same Birdo, or is it a different Birdo?
You know, I think it's the same one. Wait, hang on. Who did the birdo?
I did.
Krissy.
Yeah, definitely the same
Krissy.
bird that flies from level to level.
No.
Undisputable, I think. It's got the same name. Does it have the same? Does it have the same
It
coding?
is treated as a singular character rather
Also-
than a species such as Yoshi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that does mean that defeat a boss 1 hit away from death was taken after the point.
At what
Unless
point?
I'm severely
What?
misremembering, but I believe all 4 goals were taken.
Oh
in the
yeah,
same game.
yeah, no, that is completely true. We have 3 goals. Krissy did 3 goals in SMB2. So we do
So-
have to unrule, I think, in here. The
Ooh.
defeat a boss by 1 hit away from death.
So does that point now go to
Yeah.
Nordic
Wait,
then?
what?
Yeah, so that was,
Hoorah!
I believe that was 4 goals in SMB2,
Okay, I
so
don't
that's
really
going to have to go
understand,
to
but
Nordic
that's fine.
now.
Well, because you
Yeah.
did too many goals.
Yeah,
No,
more
but I
of that,
only did 3
please.
in SMB2.
Well, the couch figures it out on today's menu for 50 kroner from
All right.
Paddy's. Metako questions blackout bingo. Today's menu.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a question then for the online comms. Does a sculpture count as a skull? Yeah,
I would say no.
but well, it's a skull on 8 legs.
It's a skull patterning.
What? Oh, what? See a skull? Yeah. If I see a skull in the sky in the form of a cloud, I've seen a skull. It doesn't have to actually be a literal physical skull. Where are your rules?
Let me pose you a question then, Mitako. If you see a large brown moth, would you say you've seen the face of an owl?
If I see a large brown bot with my eyesight, probably.
Okay, fair.
But like, where does it say the
Conceptually.
skull has to be made of bone? So, for example, if I saw a painting of a skull, is that a skull? Take that.
In the further description, it says skulls are the bones inside the head.
Yeah, but it doesn't say whether it's a physical representation of it, a literal representation of it, a digital, come on.
It's
Some of
gotta be
those
physical.
rewards.
You gotta see the skull, not an image of the skull.
That's the skull.
But an image of the skull is not the skull.
I mean,
That
if
reflect
I look
painting
at an
series.
MRI, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I have to open this person up to see the inside of their brain. That's the brain.
It's an image of their brain.
Yeah.
If I
do
take
know
a
that is
picture
the
of you,
definition, you're
Mitako,
imaging
have I
your-
got a you in my hand?
Have you got a me in your head? Probably.
I take a picture of you.
Mitako's in all of our
I
heads.
leave lasting memories all around.
Mitako leaves scar tissue behind.
Yeah, that is.
Now at the 17-minute mark, we have Krissy on SMB3, Nordic on Link to the Past here.
I'm going for my 3rd goal in Link to the Past.
All right, what is Nordic cooking up? Let's see.
I'm
Yeah.
counting on my memory of seeing something downstairs here.
Wait, is a question mark a letter?
No, it's a special
It's
character.
a symbol, I believe. It's character, yeah. Special
Punctuation.
Mm?
Oops.
No, I mean,
Wow, learn the
I think
controls,
letters are
Nordic.
in the alphabet. If it's not in the alphabet, then it's not a letter.
Okay, that's a skull. Though.
I mean, if you really want to go for the letter, you see that letter P for your P speed? Not that I'm
Oh,
helping
crap,
or
that-
anything.
that
That's
fixes
definitely
that.
a letter.
All right, so let's do this then. That's what I was going for, was a skull, so
I'm so
Ah.
sorry.
that's fine.
All right, here we
Nice
go.
to
Here we
see a
go.
good snipe.
Serious time.
I'm not
All
touching
right.
the golf again. We know what happened last time.
Oh, come on, we
Yeah.
love NES Open.
Oh yes.
All
And
right.
it's evenly
scores.
matched. 18 minutes in.
Since we
Or
have
to
passed
goal.
the goal now, I can say what I was saying, hinting towards in the intro. I expect people to go for Link's Awakening for obtaining a shield. I
Shout out to
believe that is
Ladix.
immediately subsequent to the cutscene.
Yay!
Yeah.
Balloonness.
I also expected this one: balloon fight or fly in the air with balloon.
All right. We have
I
collect the
genuinely
letter
don't know what game that was, Nordic.
from
Snake, rattle, and roll.
Nordic.
You collected the letter Y immediately on boot.
Ah,
Oh
if
no,
only
you
there was a
stole my
question mark
Mega
in there.
Man.
That would be probably a bonus.
Oh, we are not downloading things. We're just going to go for it.
Good old updates.
Yes, that is an additional rule as well. No downloading stuff
In a
during
tournament setting, downloads during
during
the
the
match
game.
are forbidden.
during the match.
You must be prepared.
All
Looks
right.
like Krissy here is going for the boxing match, maybe.
Yeah. Boxing
makes
match.
sense.
And, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if we also saw Defeat a Human here getting ticked off.
Ooh.
So nice and quick. Two quick ones.
That's a nice bit of synergy there. There's a
Well, I mean,
wrapped
the
gift.
question is, like, when you defeat a human, surely the form of defeat is the death, and this is not a game where characters actually die. So I don't think they're
appreciate you
defeated.
trying,
I think
Mitaku, but this is
they've been
shaky even for
beaten,
you.
but not defeated.
I appreciate the effort, but that's shaky logic even for you.
I mean, do they not tell you that this is a double elimination tournament? You just don't see the bottom half. You don't see the losers bracket. Right, defeat
Only
the
the
human,
three.
defeat the human. Come on, Nordic, you can do it.
Oh,
Oh.
Bam!
there we
Human
go.
defeated.
Dang.
Yeah.
That is
defeat
Oh, that
indeed.
might
with
be-
a
there is no
with-
ambiguity.
All
there.
right, now
They
let's negotiate terms. Right. So right now, Krissy is punching a character on screen. Nordic has also punched characters on screen. Is that not boxing?
No.
It's not because there's no ref.
What?
No.
Why does there
However,
have?
what Nordic
Okay.
is
So if I
doing-
challenge someone to a boxing match, you're saying there has to be a referee?
Nordic is defeating people with his feet.
Wow.
He's okay.
that
We,
one's
okay
fair.
look, there you go. Hand-on-hand action. Smashy. Boxing. Done. Also,
Where's the ring?
Also, is kickboxing not a type of boxing?
It is, but
believe-
it's not if it isn't in a squared circle.
I believe the wording of the goal is kind of the wording win a boxing match
There has to be
specifically.
a
I think
win
beat 'em up
condition.
games do not
That
exactly
is, yeah. I mean, I'll not lie. Every time that I see a character not appear on the screen again, that defines a win to me.
I'm sadly not summoning salts. I'm not good at punch out.
yes.
Also, just as an information
1, 2,
for
3, 4,
everyone
5,
who does
6, 7,
currently
8.
not have the bingo room up and who is too lazy to count, the current count is 9 for Nordic and 5 for Krissy.
I can't wait to see the appendix for the rule set after this.
All right, we got a 150 donation kroner from Yu-Gi-Oh! I have the number 36, the number 23, and the number 45. Wait, did someone get a bingo? Question mark? No?
Bingo.
No bingo?
Number one.
How are
Oh,
we doing on the
Line.
Oh, we're not doing lines, yeah.
The no lines. Okay, that
Yeah,
attached
just-
bit goes to the bonus song, and with a very hard name. Shaisho Kiacho Imato Flanders from 100 crowns. Upgrade the category to any percent. Also 50 crowns. So thank you for that donation, Yu-Gi-Oh!
How are we doing on the Muse Dash incentive then?
Let me check that for a bit.
All right.
The Muse Dash incentive is only 300. No, wait, it's Matt.
Oh, is it?
Woo!
Oh,
It's Matt? Did we do it?
We're still questioning.
Still questioning though.
I will
Oh,
pull out my
you
phone and check.
You
Cheering,
sniped ya.
prematurely.
It's
Uh-huh.
sniped.
waiting,
Yes.
waiting
No, I
on
don't want
these
to
two
camp. I don't want
check.
to download. I wanna
Also, I believe we
keep it.
need to mark a boxing match for Krissy.
Well,
if I'm not
Krissy needs to
mistaken.
mark that.
Yes.
What am I marking?
Win a boxing match.
There's no helping.
My
Krissy,
apologies.
did you win a
Cheating?
boxing match?
No, I failed.
Okay, then no, he hasn't won a boxing match.
Do you know who did win a
never
boxing
mind.
match?
Yeah, skip
Arco?
that.
We're
We
still
still
debating.
need
Okay.
300 kroner for Muse Dash, and we need 790 kroners for the any percent Sonic Unleashed. So we still need a few donations in for that one.
The Muse Dash is coming up next. We can meet that by the end of this run. I believe in us.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
300. What's 300 kroners? Come on, get your
300
donations
krona?
in.
That's 25 euros.
I
Come on.
see Nordic
see.
is
We just
rolling
need
around at the speed
a
of
few
sound.
50 krona donations coming in.
Or
From the
a
chat
bunch of
here.
69ers.
Or a bunch of...
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
Mm. Gotta love that number.
It is a very nice number.
That is true.
No comment.
All right.
We've
So
got
we
some
have-
Sonic going on here.
Some more SMB3 action on Krissy's
Just,
side.
like, wondering where we're going with the Sonic.
I'm
I
looking
was
for something
thinking
and
as
I can't
well.
remember where it is.
I believe I know what you're.
You know
both
what I'm
going
looking for.
Ooh.
All right, I have
Ooh.
2 questions for the rules lawyers.
Okay.
So, what's it? Extinguish a fire? If by killing an enemy you set it on fire, or it goes on fire in its death animation, and then it becomes extinguished when its sprite disappears, have you not extinguished the fire?
The fire just sort of ran out.
no, it is not acceptable because you let it burn out, and per the rules, that is not acceptable.
Is the Tanuki suit a disguise?
No,
No,
because we
it
all
still
know it's
looks
still
like
Mario.
You still recognize it's Mario.
Okay.
The
Or
other
at least
one
there is no
is that
mechanical
you know it
disguise.
says get a score of 1 million or higher.
Mm-hmm.
Are we allowed to count for inflation and the and the value of gold in the Sonic Kingdom?
Okay,
No.
Kotaku, you are accepting. I will accept that you will account for inflation. However, due to the rigorous economic strategy of the Sonic Kingdom, the inflation rate has been 0% for the last 25
So you're
years.
saying
Amazing.
one ring counts as one score?
Correct.
Okay.
I have a question. We have to
However, the
defeat
score
dinosaur.
is
Is
121.
Birdo a dinosaur?
Bruno.
Birdo.
Birdo's not a dinosaur now.
Wait, are the
No.
What is
Koopalings
Birdo?
dinosaurs?
Ooh.
No, they're turtles.
Ah, yes, turtles.
Man, these bingo people, they're hard to.
Hard to please.
I know.
Indeed.
There's the speed shoes
Um,
in Sonic.
So this is a serious question. Are you allowed to use glitches to achieve things?
Oh, certainly.
Yes.
So like you could like,
Absolutely.
for example, you could like underflow something to get like millions of points or whatever, and that would count.
You could.
Yeah,
Yeah. If
This
you
is
know how to do
acceptable.
it, power to you.
yeah. If you know a game with an unsigned int as their
All right.
score counter. And the
Okay,
way to
I have a
manipulate
Sonic
it.
question. You know the way
Uh-oh.
when Sonic's got 0 rings and gets hit, you lose a life.
Correct.
And then if you were to collect a ring, then you wouldn't lose your life.
This is also true.
Yes.
Therefore, you would describe rings in Sonic as having medicinal properties?
But you do not drink them.
Well,
If you are drinking rings, I would consult a dietitian.
Well, I was looking at buy medicine, which, I mean, you don't buy them. but I'm-
Are you
No,
buying the
that
ring?
also is not possible.
I wouldn't say that you are buying the ring.
No, it's definitely, no. But I'm just looking for, like, when I want to demolish someone by cheating, how I can achieve that most
Wow.
effectively.
Mhm.
Question: Hammer Bros boss? Question mark.
No.
Okay.
No.
They are just
So-
a difficult standard enemy.
No,
Nordic,
but the
tell
thing
me
is,
what that describes?
they're-
I just imagine the meme. Is this a boss? No.
Welcome to my life. Like, this is a daily argument for me.
so it seems that we have 1 square away, I think,
Yeah.
from...
I believe
Yeah.
the score is 12 for Nordic, 5 for Krissy.
Nordic, could you tell
I'm
me more
already
about
doing
that?
better than last time.
Well, you know what, Chris? Since we're so ahead of schedule here. I'll go play some golf, Krissy.
Yeah, please do.
Ah.
Go!
Just taking a golf break.
That's right.
Let's go.
Go,
All
fans,
right, so-
rejoice!
That's
'Cause
very,
I
very
am one
gentlemanly
away.
of you.
2, 4, 6, 8.
It would
10,
appear
12.
that
Yeah. Oh, no, I-
Krissy has the entire round of golf that Nordic is about to undertake to clear as many goals as possible.
Oh, actually, isn't
Remember, the NSO does not have motion controls.
Yeah, you learned that the hard way
Yet.
last time.
Ah, yes.
What are you going for, by the way?
Wouldn't you like to
Well,
know?
I'm gonna go play golf, so I'm literally handicapping myself so that you can catch up. What do you?
I still think this is a dinosaur,
I think
but
you're
that's not what
wrong.
I'm going for. I'm going for 2 bosses. And there it is, 2 bosses in the same game.
Okay.
That's fair.
That's acceptable.
Amazing. Point number 6 for Krissy. The comeback is
still-
happening already.
We still have some simple ones. If
So
you
what's
know
your
where
favorite
to buy
golf
medicine.
club, Nordic?
Mm-hmm.
Sandwich.
Ah, yes. My favorite too, yes.
Buy medicine and drink a healing potion.
Yeah,
To
do you have
be
any
some of the
RPGs?
easy checkoffs.
Indeed, yeah.
You want to see RPGs, Matoko?
I mean, if you want to do
Sin-
buy medicine and drink a healing potion, Final Fantasy 1, you can do that literally in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's the thing. You need not only an RPG, but one that you can get through quickly. I remember distinctly during a tournament. Well, I think I know what Krissy's going for.
Yeah.
I remember distinctly during a tournament setting, someone decided that Skyrim would be a good idea. About 20 minutes later, they finished the intro.
We need real life dinos in our lives.
Yeah, I had some trouble with that. I had some trouble with that during the Taskmaster, actually. I don't know if you recall my adventures in trying to get through the intro of Skyrim.
Oh, yes, that was quite the experience.
Isn't there a golf game?
You also had difficulty with another open world title, didn't you? But,
That was a dinosaur.
That is a dinosaur dog.
That
There
was
we
a
go.
dinosaur indeed.
Yep, that's.
Is there
more than
fires in
acceptable.
this game?
Are there any fires that you can put out?
Yeah, putting it out would be the key. There could be fires all over the place, but if you can't put them out.
Fire! Fire!
No. You know what? I'm going to put that one out of your mind.
Oh, there. Okay. Thank you. Hmm.
All right.
I can't find the golf game I want, so I'm just going to go do something else. Like win.
Yeah, please.
That's an option.
All right, Nordic booting up the ignition.
Wait,
Far from the
wait.
kind of golf that we thought would be a problem.
I'll give you an RPG
Ooh, for free? Thank you.
for free.
I like.
Free. Damn.
What is this game you're playing, Nordic?
Ooh.
I'm
I think
liking
Oh,
it.
Nordic's on like the ignition something.
the ignition
He's got a
factor
fire
was the game.
extinguisher.
I think
He's
I
gonna
Put
put
know.
out
facts about
electrical
this game.
fires.
I think I know which goal Nordic is going for here.
If I was playing for the other team, I would tell you how to explain why this isn't a valid form.
Oh, go on. Be contentious. You know it's in your heart.
Okay, so it says extinguish a fire, correct?
Yes.
does.
But what's happening right now on Nordic's screen? He's not extinguishing the fire. The extinguisher is extinguishing the fire.
Oh.
But I
Sir,
Sir, I
extinguished a
didn't
fire.
kill him. The gun did.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you ever extinguish a fire then?
With boots. What do you mean? What?
Except your boot is the
You
one
know,
doing the extinguishing.
maybe a damp cloth or like a tea towel.
Wouldn't there be a case that you're not the one extinguishing the fire, the boots are?
If you've seen how holy my boots are, you would know there was a lot of food in there.
Hey, bingo peoples, is an antidote a medicine?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So obviously antidotes remove poison status. See, I'm in my element now.
Oh, I need a
Yeah,
sword.
curative.
Where's the sword in this game? Hello, sword? Sword? Sword! Yes!
Amazing.
Amazing.
That's a sword.
Did you buy the antidote or did you just find it and pick it up?
I haven't gotten it yet. I need to
Okay.
get money first.
Talk about money. We
yes.
have a donation of 16 kroners by Encyclopedia. Hello, here is your internet nerd. Wikipedia calls Birdo a dinosaur-like creature, but Mario Wiki calls Birdo a dinosaur. Who do we trust more? The jack of all trades, master and none, or the absolute Mario expert? Question mark.
We trust science.
I think it is a dino then.
Yes, science!
I have learned.
That goes
I have
to the
learned long
upgrade
ago
to
to
the category
distrust
percent,
anything that
90%.
Mario Wiki says.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold. Okay, it
God, this
seems
is
like we
classic
are
game.
looking for a score of a mil or higher, and
Hey!
there it
Hey!
is. And that is going to be point number 14 for Nordic here.
I mean,
I'm just going on a rampage.
Yeah.
Have fun with it. Go crazy.
does money count as score?
In this game, it does.
I want to see the wiki.
All right, we may have to defer to the judges here.
Yes, Mitako. Yes, yes, it does.
Okay.
You've just given up on fighting now.
Well, no, I've actually used that exact strategy in the tournament. So
Okay.
This is a ruling that goes above our heads.
Mhm.
There is a precedence
A
here.
higher authority known as
Yeah.
Rob.
All right.
you can't beat that authority.
Nobody excited
No
about
one is
winning
more
a boxing match or
authoritative
playing a
than
real
Man,
golf
if I
game.
had, if my work was to go around and kill enemies like this, and get $1 per kill,
Kill 50 enemies. Huge win.
one more monies I think is enough. Then we can go shopping, Mitako.
I love
Yeah.
shopping.
Where's the
Looks like-
enemies? Oh, there it is. Ow!
Looks
Okay.
like
It wouldn't
Nordic is
help if
on
you die
punch.
first.
All right.
Imagine.
That
Alright,
said, it
let's
would be
see.
helpful to have the ability to drink, and some games at least stop you if you're at full health. So hey, you know.
All right, let's see how Nordic does against Glass Joe here.
Oh, it costs more money. I don't have enough money.
Oh no.
Oh,
Don't worry,
no.
we'll go to the bank. It's fine.
Do you have Final Fantasy 1 or 2 or 3?
Yes.
While Krissy is going back to collect some
Takes
money,
seconds to get potions
Chat,
in those games.
I'm curious. You should donate 69 krona and tell us what game that they've played so far is your favorite.
And don't forget to put it towards the Muse Dash bonus song incentive. We have 300 krona to go for that, which also means we're 300 krona away from
Okay.
23K. So
Oh, yeah.
let's make those things happen, folks. Exclamation mark donate in chat. I'm totally not stealing Mises' job.
No, it's okay.
I'm just like, I can't tell if Nordic is throwing for content or he's actually trying to win.
I mean, Nordic
No!
has already won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I won a while ago.
So
I
There
he
you
should've
could
go.
just
the
go
thing, I
only
guess.
once.
Is an antidote a healing potion?
No.
What do you mean no?
Well, no, because of... yeah, we get that, but like... So here's the question then, right? So does a healing potion constitute a liquid inside of a jar with which you drink to get hit points or health recovery?
It heals poison.
I mean, like, but that's a form of healing. So, like, if you used a
gonna
heal
go.
potion in
The
Pokemon to get
it's
rid of a
gone.
status effect,
It's
does
gone.
that count as a healing potion?
I'm gonna go try boxing again.
Like, what's the bingo definition of healing?
Yes.
So drink a healing potion. You cannot start off with the object, but must obtain it through gameplay. It must have potion in the name or be a drink that has magical healing properties.
So it can magically heal anything.
Yeah, an antidote is a magical healing properties.
Well, the antidote could just be, a very high quality Olbas oil or something.
Just a bit of Vicks
All right.
vapor rub.
Let's see who is faster at boxing.
I played this game twice. First time when I tried it and now.
All right.
I mean, it's still 2 more times than me.
Round 1.
All right. Both players are in the boxing match. We'll see who will take.
It's like salad and summoning salt now, Nordic.
There you go.
Let's get
Yeah,
the
I'm
blindfolds
nowhere
on.
near that good.
Is he called like Lanky Larry or something?
Glass Joe.
Yep, that's the one.
Nordic has a bit of a head start here as well. So
Indeed. That's round 1 on Nordic side.
Stick and move. Stick and move. No!
Round 2 for Nordic.
Okay.
Fight.
Somewhere in the world, Matt Turk laughs.
Yeah. No!
Oof.
Joe!
Ooh,
No!
Not looking particularly
No!
good, Krissy's end.
Get up! Get up! Okay.
Both players taking a beating.
Yeah, both players exhausted. They're going to go down,
Yep.
both of them.
Joseph of House Glass.
It's been so long since I played this game.
Joseph of House
Have
Glass
you
about to
ever
get their
beaten this
second
game,
victory.
Nordic?
Yes,
Ever.
a long, long, long time ago.
Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Parry thrust.
Ooh.
Let's see.
And down like a sack of bricks.
Ah!
One, counting up for Nordic.
3, 4, 5.
Round
Stay
2.
down.
No.
Part
I believe.
2.
These last 3 are like really tricky for me because I never touched anything like this, I think. I'm really bad at RPG games.
Sure, we can't tempt you back to golf.
I am.
Did go
I
to the-
mean, maybe.
Go on, golf fans.
Hey,
Alright,
we can do
and
some Mario golf.
Good old hitter.
It's golf.
Oh, don't do this
All
one.
right,
Trust me.
1, 2,
This is
I
not
did
a
this
golf-
last time too.
This
And
is
you're
not
like,
actually a
this,
golf
This has
game."
like long time for the cutscenes and stuff. There you go. That's golf, everybody. Very nice. Now
Incredible.
for something else.
That's enough golf for one evening.
Yeah.
we started a game with golf in it.
Yeah, I
Alright.
played one entire golf.
Oop.
Oh.
Oh, nice dodge. Oh,
Quality
Yeah, does
stuff.
he stay
I'm
down?
remembering the strategies now, finally.
Only took him about 10 minutes.
It only took 3 rounds, or 4, or 6, or however many it's been.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Stay down.
5.
Remember the strategy.
Stay
Just in
down.
time.
And that's a 10.
Nice.
KO.
That boxing match.
Why won't it click?
He doesn't want you to get anymore.
Oops.
Because you've disconnected, I think.
Seriously,
you
I
Looks
might
can't
like
wanna
that
refresh your
particular
page,
button
'cause
is
it
Broke the
allergic.
bingo
looks
board.
like you left.
There we go.
You got. I
Ooh.
was about.
Now we
Where
fix it.
did golf come from?
It's because it was being weird.
Yeah.
Clicking not working.
Don't you know Punch Out is a golf game?
Krissy, do we want to just say to hell with golf and
Yeah, I apparently I'm gonna go to court about this healing potion, man.
First to drink a healing potion wins.
No, but that was great.
There
Yeah,
you go. The
let's
rest
go
of
ahead
the
and
run
just,
has not mattered.
hit that button or this button or all the buttons?
All the
All
buttons.
the
buttons. Button.
All the
I'm gonna stop
buttons.
the
Keep
timer.
clicking a button
Button
until
till it works.
Timer. I don't know. Tech, can you stop the timer, please?
Hey.
Good job.
So, NSO Bingo round 2. Floha, what was the new one that you added? I couldn't find it.
Die to a boss.
Die to a boss. Got it. Okay.
I originally wanted to make it die to a final boss,
Oh God.
but I thought that might have been too hard.
Thank you. Tell me, drink a healing potion. Where do you think that would have been best done? I had no idea on that one.
Said
We
it
can
3
talk about it.
times.
Did you?
Final Fantasy 1.
Yeah, but we don't have Final Fantasy 1.
I said you. Chrissy said yes.
No.
I
Krissy's
said
a
we
liar.
had Crystallis.
I said you have Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3.
No,
You're like,
we
yes.
don't.
Right. What?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any Final Fantasies?
No.
That's impossible. It can't be done.
Do you drink one in
They did- there are no other healing
I mean,
potions.
you can do it in Link to the Past, but man, that would take a while.
Yeah,
You could do
I
it in
think there's
Zelda 1.
Zelda 2 as well. But like,
I
I
think
mean,
Zelda 2 is
I
probably
thought like it
classic
was
to
like the
series.
antidote because like it heals poison, right?
Mm.
But if it like for hit points, yeah, then I have no idea.
Actually, maybe Legend of Zelda
A
Special.
Zelda game's probably not a bad shout.
Maybe a Castlevania.
Yeah, you have the potion in right here.
Oh, well, there it is.
Well,
Boom, drank a potion.
All right.
good job.
Yay.
Nifty.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Well,
We do golf, and whoever wins the golf.
How'd you like
Whoever
it?
wins the first round of
No.
golf.
I have more points than I had last time.
there we go.
So I'm the winner. Yes.
On balance.
If we take this as a match of Krissy versus Krissy last time,
Then Krissy this time wins.
yeah.
But for
Oh.
real though, really fun.
Yeah.
I feel like it's almost a tradition at this point.
It should be, I think.
Yeah.
I think we have to do another round next time around.
A
You'll
new
get even
bingo
more
until I
squares.
win.
But if
hey,
you
if
liked,
we're going on this pace.
if you liked this, if you like this kind of bingo and this kind of fun stuff, make sure to check out Bingothon because they're doing this all the time. I believe Bingothon has something coming up very soon. Floha, you want to plug your stuff?
Yes, of course. So, Bingothon Summer 2025 is coming up. June, the second June weekend. I don't know the exact date. Give me a sec. That's June 13th to 16th. Over at twitch.tv/bingothon.
There you go.
Submissions are open right now. So if you have, if you think you have some fun bingo games that you could do, you could submit them right now.
Yeah. And,
Over
and
at the
Riekelt,
link.
first off, thank you for the raid, Riekelt. Second off, thank you for linking Bingothon. You can see the link to their Angus page right there in chat. We've been plugging them throughout as well. The chat's right here, Krissy.
Oh, sorry.
What do you think? Do you think chat's going to be floating in the
Chat's
sky?
just over there.
Is that chat?
Wait,
We're having
They're
we
Irish.
have new
Yeah.
technology, but I haven't put holograms in yet. Come on, man.
Hey, remember, I couldn't even make coffee. Give me like some time.
You fail at coffee.
Yeah.
And I mean, hey, if you'd like to help us out, Bingothon, just by hosting and doing a bunch of nonsense, then you're also very welcome.
It
You
is
too
quite
could
Just like
be
fun.
Nordic
the next
always does.
Prosec.
Or Prosec, yeah.
Yeah, that works.
But hey,
Well, it
thank
does
you.
take a lot of effort to be this fabulous.
Oh, look at that list.
We can kind of see it.
I cannot see anything.
We're
It is very white. The
Getting
light
flashbacks
There
to
it
the
is.
last
Not
time
helping.
someone had to draw
Krissy,
something and show it
Krissy,
on
we need to
camera.
frame that.
We have
That's going up on the wall.
we have be on ice, eat fruit, die boss,
Die boss.
eat a skull apparently.
Die
Eat
boss.
skulls. Delicious.
Please go.
That's a potion.
Tasty.
I mean, come on, it's not
I'm
Easter
healthy.
yet. We're not going to go and have what is it? The llama, whatever that is, the sheep's head thing that you.
Oh yeah.
Sheep's eyes?
No.
Barda,
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Norway.
The Norwegian is
There's a
escaping
Norwegian
us.
thing where they basically just put an entire sheep's head on a plate, and it's
Yep.
like, delicious.
What do you call it? Nice.
Falls right off
Oh,
the
yeah,
bone.
kind of. I guess.
Anyway,
Yes.
we're just waffling at this point. I can see the future. Okay. I
Wait,
can
who-
see the
Do you
future.
see
You know what I see?
23,000
The next run,
krona in
maybe?
our-
I see 23,000 kroner in our future. And I see.
Ooh.
I also see us going to an intermission here shortly, so that we can carry on with the marathon and
Yes,
get to
we
the
do
next
need
run.
to get set up.
Wow.
So,
All right.
Krissy, as always, thank you so much for coming and helping out to to make this bingo a reality. Do some practice for next time.
No.
You look good.
It's tradition. We don't need to practice.
No, it's all good. This is always good fun. This is just
Nordic beating Krissy is at least as much tradition as this is now.
Hey, there you go.
I should challenge him to something I'm good at.
Yes, you
Ah,
should.
there you go.
You can come up.
Blindfolded Super Mario.
You know what?
64.
You make the next bingo board.
Yeah, but you're still better than me at bingo.
So what you do is you have personalized
seen it.
bingo boards that you're good at,
Yeah.
and then you
Then
swap.
make that
So then
just
you
for
have to
me.
do Nordic's board, and Nordic does yours.
Ooh. That's actually not a
That's a
bad
good idea.
call. That's a pretty good
Oh, I'll write
shout.
that down.
Yeah. Ooh. That might be fun for some. Yeah, anyway, we'll talk a lot more about that later and brainstorm that stuff. For now, I say let's cut to intermission, and carry on. Thanks, everybody.